so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope this video adds to it. Again, thank you so much for being here. I'm a very, very grateful person. I appreciate your time. So today I want to talk about a little passage I've read in this book called The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. I believe this is becoming a very, very, very popular thing nowadays. We're all reading about spiritual books, mindfulness, how to get back into our center, how to create from the most beautiful place, and how to quiet the mind sometimes. So I want to read this to you guys because I felt like it really, really did touch my soul, and it's pretty much talking about being liberated from your own mind by saying, let me explain a little bit. Being liberated from your own mind, meaning that, when you have these thoughts or you're thinking about these things and it's not you, you're kind of like having second or third voices in your head telling you what to do, or these repetitive thoughts that come up and you feel like it's normal, but it's not normal. So this is how to be liberated from your own mind, because it says sometimes you can become the slave to your own mind. And we want to be liberated because it brings you joy, it brings you peace, it brings you clarity, and it creates a bigger energy field around your physical body as well. So creating health and vitality and more clarity. So here's the little paragraph I'm reading to you. So when you listen to a thought, you are aware not only of the thought, but also of yourself as a witness of the thought. A new dimension of consciousness has come in. As you listen to the thought, you feel a conscious presence, your deeper self, behind or underneath the thought, as it were. The thought then loses its power over you and quickly subsides because you are no longer energizing the mind through identification with it. This is the beginning of the end of involuntary and compulsive thinking. So, from this passage, I have come to understand that I can become aware of myself. And by becoming aware of myself, I am quieting the mind. And I have honestly felt this before, because when I'm at work and I'm just going through my day, I know I have these thoughts about this, about that, about coworkers, about customers. And all of a sudden I come to realize, like myself, my deeper self, I come to realize, and I'm like, why am I thinking that? Like, in my mind, I'm like, that was a little weird. But in that moment, I feel like I'm not in my head, but I feel like I'm very, very present with myself, because I am now aware of what I'm thinking. It's not like I'm the one thinking it. It's like my own mind starts thinking for me because of the ways I've conditioned it, because of what I thought before. Like the brain keeps everything from your past to try to keep you safe. So it's always going to be repeating the same thing over and over again until you become aware of yourself and just see that that's not right anymore, because it might have helped you in the past, but it's not helping you now. So again, going back to the passage, becoming aware of yourself, it starts to break off the compulsive thinking, because you're not energizing it anymore. And I feel like this passage speaks to my heart, because I'm a person that thinks a lot. I think we all do. We're always thinking. We can't sometimes sleep because our mind just keeps going and going and going. And this book has given me two important ways to stop that, which is, one, becoming aware of yourself, becoming aware of the thoughts, or becoming aware of the thinker. That's all. And it says to not judge it, no judgment, because then it'll come back through the back door. Like the moment you start judging it, you start interacting with it, you start giving it the energy it needs to become greater and greater and greater. You just keep feeding it. So just look at it with no judgment and let it be. Just become aware of it. And as you become aware of it, you're bringing in a higher awareness. You're bringing another consciousness. You're bringing that deeper self into reality, into the present, and it's disconnecting you. And I felt that before, like I just explained. It's hard to explain, but it just happens when you're like, you just become still, like there's a peace in you. And the second way is by becoming aware of your five senses, of what you're doing in the moment. Because sometimes we're over-analyzing, overthinking, we're just bouncing back and forth, we're stressed. But if you take a moment to breathe, and like right now, let's just say a moment, breathe, listen to my voice, feel my own fingers touching each other, my skin, the chair I'm sitting on, my feet. And that completely draws you out of that compulsive thinking, because you're not in there anymore, you're here. And it's an amazing thing because it brings so much clarity and peace, and you can focus on what really matters and just be present with people, honestly. Like being here, be present, not as like, yeah, I'm here, but no, are you actually here? Or is your mind thinking about, did you feed the dog and you're here? Like, are you really, really here? So this is what this book has uncovered for me, 2 ways that I've read to stop the compulsive thinking and become liberated. Like again, which I said, first is becoming aware of the thinker without judging. Second is just becoming aware of your senses, feeling your 3D world, just being immersed in it and breathing, and even add gratitude to it. It'll help a lot. Those are the 2 ways I've just read that will help you will be liberated from your own mind, from your compulsive thinking, from that cycle of thoughts that never end, which sometimes are negative because again, they are based on the past and what has happened to you, and it's never about the future. It's always about the past or future worst case scenarios, and we don't need those anymore. I don't need them anymore. So I'm reading this book and I'm going to be sharing with you guys more and more and more, but that is very, very important for me to share with you guys, because I feel like everyone nowadays is always in their mind just thinking, and it's just like, it's just full of thinking, of thoughts from the past and what could be or what has been, and you're not yourself anymore. Like you are, but you're not fully present there anymore. So I just thought I could share that with you guys, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for listening, and bye-bye. Thank you.